Being in charge of a person's brain is not as easy as it looks. If you think life is messy on the outside, you should get a look at the inside sometime. I mean, maybe some brains are nice and tidy and efficient, but some aren't. And this is a challenging place to work. My name is Gray. I'm what Freud would call a superego. My job is to run Chris's conscious mind, which is not easy considering I have a primate brain for a partner. If I were in charge, would I have set things up this way? Probably not. But what do I know, right? So, when humans developed the cerebral cortex, apparently somebody up there thought it would be funny to keep the primitive brain around too. Just to make things more interesting, I guess. Yeah, that's very funny. I'll see you in hell, Mother Nature.
Gray is the cerebral cortex and all, and that's fine. But he ain't the boss of me. You know, I'm just trying to get Chris to let his hair down once in a while. You know, I mean, who wants to sit around and read? Who wants to be polite? What the man needs is a little action, you know? A little hoo-ha! My job is that I'm the limbic systems engineer. I don't know what that means, but my job is to make sure that we take care of the basics. You know, food, self-defense, procreation, shelter. Did I say procreation?
Here we are in the command center. See? We are here. We pretty much run the whole show from this room here right behind me. So let's take a little tour, see how it works. This is the control room. From this room, you can see and hear everything.
You will die, Ace Frehley. No, you, Godzilla.
These are the memory banks, where every triumph and every gut-wrenching emotional scar is stored away for future reference. The medulla oblongata. It controls involuntary actions like heartbeat, breathing, and outbursts of profanity. Here we have the sex drive. It's probably not safe for us here. This is where we keep all the chemicals, endorphins, adrenaline, testosterone, and so forth. We have to keep this locked so Cha-Cha doesn't get in and get more than his daily rations. If that ever happens, look out! So we keep this locked. A lot of people see the way Chris behaves and they think to themselves, what kind of decision process is going on in there? And basically what happens is I get feedback from the senses and then compare that with memory and social and physical constraints. And then I try to come up with the course of action that will be best for Chris in the long run. That's my job.
When Chris encounters something out there in the world, there's, lots of things to consider, Is this something we should kill? Is this something to eat? Is this something we have to kill before we can eat it? Or is it a pretty piece of string or something shiny to play with? What is it we're dealing with here?
Oh, you should have seen Chris 25 years ago when I first got here. Going to the bathroom in his pants, eating things off the floor, couldn't read. It was just ugly. But, he's really made a lot of progress over the years. I've managed to turn him into an almost normal human being, which, as you can see, is a miracle considering who I have to work with up here. Cha-Cha is an absolute animal. And when he gets control of Chris, it can get pretty dangerous.
Come on, drive. You're driving like a sissy.
Leave me alone.
Oh, come on. Let me drive.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Did you see that? That guy just cut us off. Let me take care of this. Give me the wheel.
No, Cha-Cha. No!
Oh, come on, Gray. Give it to me. Let me take care of this.
Stop it. I'm not giving you the wheel.
Look at this guy out here. Look at him. You son of a...
He has no sense that there are long-term consequences for actions.
Well, you don't know how to drive.
There have been many times where if I hadn't been there, he probably would have just killed somebody.
Damn right I would.
And we'd be in jail right now.
No jail could hold me. Yeah, lately sometimes I feel like I'm becoming obsolete. There's just not much need for the old fight-or-flight instinct these days. There just aren't too many outlets for me anymore. But dancing is one time I can really just kind of cut loose and get crazy.
For obvious reasons, I try to prevent that from ever happening.
Yeah, that you do. He does. He tries to stop me from dancing.
Sure, Cha-Cha can be brutish and stupid sometimes, and if it wasn't for me, Chris would probably spend all his time picking his nose and hitting people with chairs, but Cha-Cha does have his strengths. He's instinctual, and without him, Chris probably wouldn't be a whole person, so I gotta give him that. Right? Yeah, he's okay. He's a good monkey.